And the players doing a little talking here before tip-off. It's all in good fun right now. You're watching the NBA on 2K Sports with Steve Kerr and Clark Kellogg. This is Kevin Harlan on this Saturday afternoon. On the sideline and coming up later, Doris Burke. A quick check now for starting lineups for both teams. First for the Warriors. And for Boston.
You know, it's always strange to see how a team will react when they lose one of their biggest stars. Last season, the Celtics were thought to be dead in the water when Rondo tore his ACL, but they actually rallied and went on the winning streak after the injury.
Well, Clark, as you said, with Rondo and the Celtics, they would go on to win the next 7 right after his injury, and overall, Steve played better than expected the rest of the way.
Sometimes that's the way these things go, Kevin. A star player goes down, everybody else kind of steps up, and instead of feeling sorry for themselves, they use it as a rallying cry. And all those role players for Boston really picked up the end of the slack. I thought they made a great push to end that season after the Rondo injury.
There it is, guys, that Olay defense. Just watching him go, Clark, right by.
I think we might be seeing which team is ready to take control of this game.
Yeah, that's a dunk that could absolutely get them going. I agree, Clark. And Kevin, what stands out to me is his array of moves down on the low block. The low post scoring, back to the basket games. That's what he does, and that's a valuable weapon for a team to have.
And Steve, very few players have his finishing ability. We see him get a lot of and ones because even if he draws hard contact, he is able to play through that and typically score.
That free throw good from Chamberlain.
Well, you look at the turnaround last season for Golden State. A lot of it has to do with the steadying presence of Jarrett Jack and Carl Landry off the bench. Both players brought a toughness and a level of competitiveness that was maybe missing from the Warriors the year before.
And for the Warriors, such an impressive turnaround last season, but financial constraints, Clark, make it tricky for them, make it tricky for anybody. Keep teams together.
Well said, but I give the ownership credit for making the commitments necessary to get themselves in a good position going forward, Kevin. After such an impressive postseason showing, I think they want to continue that momentum.
Here is Rodgers, following the basket made by Bill Russell. And the pass to Chamberlain. Takes it into the teeth of the knee and converts the layup.
You know, when he gets the ball that close to the basket, it's almost an automatic 2 points.
Well, the defense has to battle him down there and keep him out of position in the first place. Do your work early.
Austin with the ball. Shot clock at 6. They get a hand on it. Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession. A chance now to go over to Doris Burke, who had a chance to talk with head coach Mike Budenholzer.
Kevin, speed is their strong suit, and they'd like to play that way today if Coach has his way. He said there's no reason to hold these guys back. We'd like to push the pace as much as possible and play the game on our terms. Guys?
Always great to hear from you, Doris. That's good. Chamberlain got 5 now. And here in the first, closing in on 2 minutes play. Pass to Russell. Warriors with the rebound. There's the feed to Chamberlain. They swipe it. Here's Sharman. Off the left rim and out.
Well, I think the defense got lucky right there. I mean, he's going to make a lot more of those than he misses when he's got that much room.
Lets it go with the 3. And that one's good.
Great interplay there between those two teammates.
If you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Sure could, Kev. I mean, too many empty trips. They need some points.
Here's Jones. That's good from 17 feet away.
That's a clean look they gave him there, fellas, and he drains those. The Warriors leading.
Here is Rogers, number 15. And another three for Golden State.
Red hot right out of the gates. 4 for 4 shooting.
The Celtics have gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. It's Jones on the wing. Plenty of space. And yes, sir, that one drops.
He's hit the ground running here in the first, putting together a nice quarter offensively.
Warriors leading by 3. Back to Chamberlain. And stolen by Russell. Poked loose. And Chamberlain, here we go.
Well, this is how you completely rattle an opponent's rip.
Yeah, you know, such terrific on-the-ball defense to trigger the transition opportunity.
And it wasn't just the tough D, it was the exclamation point they put on the fast break with the slam.
First quarter play and just over 3.5 minutes in. Here's Sherman. Heinsohn. And it's blocked by Chamberlain. Drilled from 11 feet out. Chamberlain got 9.
It seems that every pass they make is leading to a score here. I mean, that's just exquisite ball movement.
Yeah, they're making the right play, they're working together, and they're just looking for the best shot they can every possession.
So it's Boston now. They trail by 7. So the Celtics call timeout. They're first.
Well, this Warriors ownership group has really energized the franchise. They've been very proactive. They purchased a D-League team from Dakota. Plans to move them to Santa Cruz, about an hour south of Oakland. And in order to accommodate the team's home games, they built a new 3,000-seat arena in a matter of months.
Warriors on D. Here's Cruzy. Pass it to Heinsohn. Here's the Warriors with the ball. They're on a 14-6 run. And the Santa Cruz Warriors, as they've been renamed, have been a hit. You know, Clark leading the D-League in revenue, making the D-League finals last season.
And you know, with all of the D-League games now broadcast on YouTube, the exposure for players in the D-League is better than ever. And for the Warriors to have their D-League affiliate so close by gives them a much better opportunity to develop their young talent.
And the shot counts. He's fouled. It's a chance for a three-point play.
That kind of power move has become a trademark for him.
And guys, let's get more check on the scoring breakdown so far for the Warriors.
You know what, guys? It looks to me like they're really in sync here, all on the same page. They've already got a bunch of assists.
And the other thing they're doing is forcing a lot of turnovers, and that's helping them to get easy points at the other end.
You know, you think of what a typical Eastern Conference team plays like, and you often think of the Celtics. I mean, they like to slow it up. They'll play hard D and take their fouls when they can. Still, the Celtics last year were just average when it came to playing the rest of the conference.
Number 15, again, Golden State. Celtics trail by 6. Outside Conley. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The Celtics need to get a shot off. Here's Sherman. Blocked. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team. And the Warriors making a change here. Warriors leading by 6. Well, and back to the Celtics, even as you said, Clark, they do all the things most Eastern Conference teams do well. They just couldn't keep it together, Steve, to finish far above 500 in the East.
Well, losing Rondo was a huge part of it, as they had to adjust their entire offense midway through the season. And I think a lot of it, too, is the rest of the East has caught up to them, and time is finally catching up to them.
And the first one drops.
You knew that at some point the window for the group of Celtics that had won a title was going to close. I mean, it was inevitable. But last year seemed like they were going to go for one last hurrah as they added some depth and looked to reload for another run.
So he gets them both. And getting back to the Celtics and Rondo's injury, a lot of people expected them to start the rebuilding process. Ended up standing pat at the deadline, Steve. Even though there was, it seemed, a lot of interest.
You know, you want to give that group, KG and Pierce and Rondo, you want to give them another run. And they had their last hurrah. They didn't get it finished. And now you start the rebuilding project. So a lot of trades, a lot of movement over the summer. But I like the fact that they gave that club one more run.
They've been hot here early, dropping them in left and right.
Let's see how long they can keep it going. This is quite a start.
Jones, the pass to Ramsey. Jones. 1:41 left in the first quarter of the game. 6 on the shot clock. Trying his luck deep. That's good. There's 1:26 left in the first quarter. On the wing, Johnson. Unloads from 13. And again, it's Philadelphia. Celtics trail by 9. Now Jones. He's been patient so far, nothing yet on the scoreboard. Celtics passing it around. Goes up the baseline. And that's good off the glass that time.
Easy baskets. That's exactly what they need.
Warriors leading by 7. There's 42 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Backing him down is Johnson. Pocket 6. Here's Beck. And the Warriors take on 2 more.
Boy, has there been any defense played yet in this game?
Nope, this game has been all about rapid-fire offense early.
Back to Jones. He passes to Ramsey. Number 16. Again, the Celtics good for 2.
You know, the turnaround jumper, guys, is one of those shots that always just look so good. I mean, it's got that nice, smooth, singular motion. Sweet.
Here's Beck. And airballs the triple. That one was rolling. The basket's coming early and often in the first quarter. Warriors lead by 7. The second quarter coming up right after this break, so don't go anywhere. All right, the second quarter beginning in just a moment. And from what we've seen so far from the Warriors, how would you grade it?
It's been beautiful basketball to watch, guys. Really sharing and moving the ball, and as a result, they've got a great flow going.
Hand in glove, 5 guys working as one. The power of the fist, we call it. They've racked up a bunch of assists.
Warriors leading by 7. On the wing, Johnson. Number 52. And he didn't get quite enough under that one.
He's been trying to add that mid-range shot to his arsenal, but it still isn't there.
Cut the bucket. He has 5.
Nice soft touch to drop that one in.
Number 9. For 3. And another shot. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
Great job. Take it right at the defense. I like the aggressiveness.
They left him no choice but to foul there.
This is his first free throw of the game. No good on the free throw.
The Warriors were able to get back to the postseason for the first time since the We Believe season in 07 when they knocked off the Dallas Mavericks as an 8 seed. They didn't finish above 500 on the road, but still were much better than previous years, which allowed them to get to the playoffs.
No good on the second free throw. Well, back to that Warrior road record that Clark was talking about, 19 and 22, as you said. But I remember an early road trip that had them go 6-1. Really helped them start to believe in themselves. Steve was a team last season.
Yeah, that included that buzzer-beating win against Miami on Draymond Green's shot. And I think that's when this group really realized that they could make some noise and possibly be a playoff team.
Now here's Johnson, number 52. That's in coming off an assist from Johnson. And the Warriors lead by 7.
Very clever passing. That was just beautifully done.
Blocked. And we're now about a minute and a half into the second quarter. Puts up a three. It's rebounded by Ramsey. The Celtics have gotten off to a rough start here in the second quarter, going just 1 for 5. Passes it to Heinsohn. Jones up top. That's blocked. And up the court come the Warriors on the break. Releases, and it's out of bounds. The Celtics will take it the other way. And the Warriors making a change here. 2 minutes now played in the second quarter. Celtics trail by 7. The pass to Ramsey. Cousy guarded by Chamberlain.
Boy, that's his second foul, and he does not want to pick up number 3 here. That'll mess your game up for sure.
Here's Heinsohn. 6 to shoot. Here's Cousy. Connects on the 17-footer. Warriors leading by 5. Kicks it to Chamberlain. Takes it from 10. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. Chamberlain got 13 points.
Well, we've seen that more than a few times. An easy bucket in the lane.
Yeah, the interior defense simply has been lifeless.
Pass to Heinsohn. Celtics passing it around. On the wing, Jones. Shot clock at 6. Here's Cousy. And there's the call by the official. They'll count the basket here following the goaltending call.
He thought he had that one clean, but the ref saw it differently. They'll count the basket.
And the Warriors making a change here. Now about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter of basketball. Golden State's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Number 15, defended by Ramsey. Excellent D there from Ramsey. Celtics trail by 5. Here's Cousy, and the basket good. He has 6.
He's shaking off a poor first quarter shooting effort. He's really starting to turn it on now, guys.
Here is Rodgers. It's rebounded by Ramsey.
Looked like an easy 2 points right there.
You know he's kicking himself for that.
To the inside. Heinsohn. Chamberlain with the block. Number 15. And the layup falls. And the Warriors lead by 5. The Celtics have gone 4 of 10 in the second quarter from the field. It's Jones on the way. Fires from 14. Connects. The jumper drops. Jones has got 6. And Philadelphia decides to take their first timeout right here.
You know, the Warriors made big strides last year, and part of it was a retooling of the team, but they also got a lot of help from the group of rookies that they had, and a number of those rookies played prominent roles down the stretch and in the playoffs.
Here is Rodgers. Into Wilt Chamberlain. And good on the basket. Book it. He's got 15. Well, Clark, as you said, the Warriors did lean on their rookies as the season went on. 4 of them in all, with 3 coming in the draft and 1 walking on the roster. Big help, Steve, from them in the opening round of the play.
Yeah, pretty remarkable that a team can do that well in the postseason, relying on so many rookies, but it speaks to their maturity, their character, the group they've put together, and it's very promising in terms of their long-term success.
Count that one. So it's Boston now. It's a 5-point game. Kuzi guarded by Rogers. Pass to Ramsey. Here's Heinsohn. From 12 feet out. And again, it's Boston converted. Warriors leading by 3. Back to Chamberlain. Pass to Rogers. Number 15. The rebound by Heinsohn. For Boston, they've gone 7 of 13 for the field since the start of the second. No good from Ramsey. Golden State's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Drains the jumper to finish the break. Chamberlain got 6 in the quarter.
He's created some good opportunities for himself and made the most of it.
Now a timeout called by Boston.
You know, when you're an older team and you try to milk every possession, you've got to be more efficient. And over the past few years, the Celtics have failed to grab offensive rebounds, and that problem was not corrected during their disappointing 12-13 season.
Celtics trailed by 5. Knocked away. Here's Heinsohn. And that's out of bounds. Boston will retain possession. Clark, as you said, the Celtics just didn't grab any offensive rebounds at all this last season. Dead last in the entire league in that regard. And Steve, they were getting, what, about 8 a game?
That's been the case with the Celtics for about the past 4 or 5 years. They've never been a team that concentrated on offensive rebounds, partly because they wanted good transition defense, so they didn't send more than 1 or 2 guys to the offensive glass.
Warriors leading by 5. Number 14. No good. Now Boston takes it the other way. Kuzi guarded by Rogers. Knocks it loose. Solid play on the low block, and that one's good. 8 points for him.
He's finally starting to get it going here offensively.
Clark, one thing we've seen from these guys is excellent ball movement.
And you love to see that, Kevin. I mean, I love watching unselfish play, and I know Steve enjoys that too.
Yeah, that's the best part of the game. I mean, a 5-man team game where the ball moves. There's so much unselfish play. It's beautiful to watch.
Well, I tell you what, I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders. They're not getting the job done.
Yeah, that's 10 of the last 12 points they've allowed on good looks right at the rim.
The Warriors have shot 50% from the line today. 3 for 6.
Well, guys, you go back to last season when this is a team that hit just 74% of its free throws. I know they'd like to see that number go up.
Yeah, they had the kind of success from the line that would make any coach breathe a sigh of relief, guys.
Outside, Russell. He passes it to Ramsey. 4 on the clock. Here's Sharman. And that one's good. 5 points in the game. They can go 2 for 1.
Yeah, they need to play it smart. Make sure you get a good shot first, and then maybe a second possession.
Chamberlain, he's guarded by Russell, and that one's good. Chamberlain got 8 points here in this quarter.
Well, I tell you what, he's having one of those days where if he takes it, he makes it.
The pass to Ramsey. There's 25 seconds left in the first half of basketball. And another basket for Boston. Warriors leading by 4. Number 11, defended by Ramsey. Number 11, and another basket for Golden State.
Superb assist there. He played the role of the maestro on that one.
Inside. Heinsohn. Got it off in time, but it's no good. And so that's the end of the first half. Philadelphia ahead. They lead by 6. And we'll have the start of the second half when we come back after the break. But right now, let's go over to Damon Bruce with the Sprint Halftime Show.
Now, presented by Sprint.
And welcome to halftime, everyone. Great one underway in Boston. The Warriors off to a good start. Their passing has been the key. Great playmaking all around. Wilt Chamberlain, absolutely dominating. What he's been able to do from the field has been nothing short of spectacular. Only a select few players in the league can shoot the ball like that. And the Celtics still keeping at it. They've been making smart passes, protecting their possessions. Fundamental basketball's a beautiful thing to watch. Bill Russell off to a good start. And also Sam Jones, great work from him as well. Thanks so much for spending halftime with me. Now let's head on back out to Kevin and the gang.
The Sprint Halftime Report, presented by Sprint.
And we welcome you back to the lovely and historic city of Boston, Massachusetts. We're seeing a tremendous game from Wilt Chamberlain.
Play created a lot of opportunities for himself in the first couple of quarters. And I'll tell you what, he was smart with his shot making too. Really took good ones.
You know, points per shot attempted is really one of the undervalued stats in the game, and it's a real measurement of efficient scoring.
Here is Rodgers. Tipped. And they're moving it up. The dish to Jones. And here's the second time to finish it off.
Textbook example there of how to use defense to create offense.
Yes, beautiful transition play after the steal. All the way to the basket.
Wasted no time going from defense to offense.
Well, it feels like they're starting to pick up the intensity as the game itself starts to get a little more tight and close.
And so here is Golden State after the basket by Boston. Gets it to go. 9 points in the game so far. And Boston has possession. They trail by 6. All by himself. No one around. And that's 2 points on the layup.
Well, that's the easiest opportunity an offense can get off a steal.
Exactly. No defense for that.
Kuzi, guarded by Rodgers. Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession.
And, yeah, another turnover, and we've seen this a lot today. I mean, this team has not brought it. No focus, no energy. That's why they're getting blown out. Yeah, the Warriors turnaround, I think, in large part because of the improvement defensively and on the boards last year. There was a 5 or 6 year stretch where Golden State was maybe the worst team in both categories in the entire league. But the schemes have changed, the personnel, the intent, the toughness, and it has all led to a new era for the Golden State Warriors basketball team.
Here is Rodgers. He's got 7. Third quarter of basketball, about a minute and a half in. There's the triple, and the shot is good. Rodgers has got 5 points now this quarter. And back to the Warriors looking to pack the paint. If you wanted to get into a three-point shooting contest with them, well, I think they'd welcome that.
I agree. I mean, with the Splash Brothers in the backcourt, you can get sprayed in a hurry from all angles. I mean, those guys are terrific. But again, their improved defense and rebounding was a big part of their success as well. That would be 4 in a row for them now as they have come racing out of the gate to start this second half.
The Warriors have converted 4 of 7 free throws on the night. Two minutes into the second half of play now. Celtics trail by 12. Another steal. Soft touch off the glass. Rodgers has got 12.
This is outrageous. Every shot they're taking right now seems to be finding the mark.
Literally every shot. They are absolutely rolling.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over. Nice game. Great performance by Wilt Chamberlain.
He's been attacking the rim with reckless abandon. They're searching for answers. Some way they got to figure out how to contain it.
Here's Heinsohn. At the run, he takes it up and brings it in. 10 points for him.
Up and in on every one of the first 3 shots to start the second half.
Philadelphia leading by 12. On the line, and he connects with the jumper.
And they've really come out of halftime with the eye of the tiger. Plenty of fire in their eyes and tremendous focus and intensity.
Ball's not loose. He's all alone. Pass to Rogers. Fires at the elbow. Again, Golden State.
And what jumps out at you guys, the assist totals. And they have been dominant in that category. It's the ball movement, the player movement, a great rhythm to their offense.
Clearly seems to me a different mindset between these teams. Well, I think he's really willing his team on. Now, he's carrying them. He's doing it all. He's yet to miss a shot.
Warriors have gone a perfect 7 of 7 from the field here in the third, coming out of the break very hot. And Chamberlain. Here we go. Again, Philadelphia.
He's their go-to guy, and when he shoots the ball like he has today, that's what the scoreboard usually looks like.
And up the court come the Warriors on the break. Number 14. Smooth as silk on the finger roll. And the Warriors lead by 18.
Another turnover, another bucket.
And you know, Steve, turnovers can really be game changers. I mean, they sap your team and then give the other team life. So it's a double-edged sword.
Chamberlain with the block. Here is Rogers. 14 points for him. And that's out of bounds. Philadelphia will retain possession.
A super defensive play. I mean, if that pass gets through, it's probably 2 points.
And he knew that. He knew if it gets through, it's a score. So that's why he sold out for it and got a hand on it.
The 19-foot shot, and it's good. Hodges has got 11 in the second half.
He has really put his foot on the pedal this quarter, doing a tremendous job leading their offense.
Celtics trail by 20.
Defensive foul. That's his first personal foul, first team foul.
Outside Conley. Here's Sharman, and he banks in the layup. He has 7.
I'll tell you what, the defenders didn't even get a sniff of him on that move to the hoop.
Warriors leading by 18. Number 15. Again, Golden State.
Boy, such outstanding patience and decision-making for them offensively.
Yeah, absolutely. Their ball movement has been outstanding. They are piling up the assists.
So it's Boston now. Poked away. Back to Jones. 6 on the shot clock. Tries it from 19. And the rebound goes to the Warriors.
Well, you know, it was last season that started the dissolution of the Big Three in Boston. Ray Allen leaving for Miami. That definitely ruffled some feathers with his former teammates, and they tried to replace him by committee at the shooting guard position and really had mixed results.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time getting the lid off the basket so far.
And Philadelphia making a change here. Now a timeout called by Boston. And despite losing Ray Allen, the Celtics shot more three-pointers last season.
Well, they added a couple of guys who could shoot threes, but remember, this is, over the last 5-6 years, has not been a high-volume three-point shooting team. It's been Ray Allen and Paul Pierce, and that's about it. So I think with this new crop of talent, I think you'll see Boston casting a lot more threes into the next few years.
Conley kicks to Jones. On the wing, Jones. 5 on the clock. 18 feet out. Green for 2 points. Jones has got his first basket of the night. Philadelphia with the ball. 1:57 left here in the third quarter. Number 14. And that one's good.
That was some skill there. Nice use of the bounce pass.
Celtics trail by 20. Outside, Jones. Back to Russell. 1:32 left in the third. Johnson outside. Passes it to Rogers. Lets it go. That's in, coming off an assist from Johnson. Johnson's got 3 assists now in this one. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for Philadelphia.
Boy, their hounding, harassing effort at the defensive end, very impressive. And they forced quite a few turnovers as a result.
And the other thing, guys, defensively, a great job of closing out and blocking shots.
Now here's Jones. And here's Russell. Gets it to go. Russell's got 8.
You know, if you were only looking at the way he's played offensively, you'd think his team would be ahead.
Philadelphia moving the ball around. Rogers can't make the basket.
Not his forte. I don't really like that shot, and you can tell the defense is just asking him to take it.
Back to Jones. In low to Russell. And he drops him away up off the glass. Russell's got 4 points now in the quarter.
I think he's been kind of passive today. And, maybe that one will get him going. I think for them to be successful, he needs to be the one to do the bulk of the scoring.
Johnson can't get it to go.
You know, when the shot's not there for you, you've just got to recognize it and move the ball on.
I think he had tunnel vision right there. His only thought was to shoot it, no matter what else was going on.
Jones drives in, gets the bucket. Jones has got his second basket.
And that's a difficult shot in the face of a defender that towers over.
You know, he almost seems to enjoy those mismatches, Steve. It gives him a chance to show what a strong finisher he is.
Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. Warriors lead by 16. And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready for the fourth quarter of action when we return. And thanks again for joining us. Let's see what happens here in the fourth. Celtics trail by 16. Kuzi, guarded by Rogers. Tries to save it, and so it looks like the Celtics will retain possession here. Right side, Jones. High post try. Good on the shot.
Well, that mid-range jump shot may be an underutilized tool in today's NBA, but it's really serving this team well.
In fact, it very well might be the strongest area of their game offensively.
Warriors leading by 14. Number 15. It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A three-point play chance here. And here's Boston. Feeds to Russell. And that's out of bounds. Boston will retain possession. Here's Russell. all alone. Warriors with the rebound. Rogers has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. Number 11. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2.
And no question, he got bumped on that shot.
Definitely no room for discussion on that one.
First free throw is good.
You know, you look at the characteristics of good teams, and a lot of things jump out at you, but one that's really important is being a good free throw shooting team. That hasn't always been a strength of the Warriors, but over the last few years, they've made big strides at getting better in that area.
Jones checked in for the Celtics. And good on the second, so he makes them both. And for the Warriors, Clark convert, they did as they shot just under 79% from the free throw line last year. That was good for 4th in the NBA. Steve, not bad considering their centers are not known for their good free throw shooting to begin with.
No, but their guards are just ridiculously effective shooting the ball. In fact, anytime there was a technical foul last year, it was like there was a fight to get to the line. There had so many people to choose from, but it's a big part of the success of this club. Just the incredible shooting, both from the perimeter and from the foul line. Good job there recognizing the mismatch and then just going straight up with the shot. He's got a major height advantage.
Out of bounds, Philadelphia takes possession.
Such a careless pass. You've got to keep your head in the game here.
And the Warriors making a change here. A little over a minute and a half of the fourth quarter gone now. Pass to Rogers. Clock at 4. And the shot is good. Rogers has got 20 points.
They've done a lot of good work with the ball. Really moving both the ball and moving bodies, getting quality chances at the hoop.
And they're not wasting chances when they get them. I mean, they're hitting their shots.
Jones backs down. Off target on the 15-footer.
That's something they need to do more of. Get after it on the glass. Go get those boards.
Any extra possessions that you can get, either through steals or rebounds, are so critical in this game.
The shot's good from Rogers.
You know, usually teams go on runs and it comes from a lot of layups and dunks. But that's not the case here.
Nope, not at all. They're putting this run together with a lot of mid-range jump shots. So we're seeing a pretty good display of marksmanship right now.
Jones with it. Now guarded by Rogers. Shoots the 3. Can't get it to go.
Boy, that's a surprising miss right there. He usually feasts on those wide open opportunities.
He feeds it to Chamberlain. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket's good. He'll go to the line. Celtics making a switch here.
Can you believe the job they're doing at the foul line since halftime? I mean, they've been perfect so far.
Yeah, sometimes it's contagious. Everybody starts to get comfortable and relaxed, and everything goes in the hoop.
Back to Russell. Trying to get back on track. Second chance effort. And Count Gavasky is fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
Very nice pickup of the offensive rebound. And once he gets his hands on it, you know it's going back up and back in.
Free throw good, Russell. Here is Rogers. Back to Chamberlain. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by.
Well, Wilt Chamberlain in this one, he has 29 points, and he's been a brick wall today with all those blocks.
Has he ever? I mean, he's really making them think twice about bringing the ball into the middle.
Taking 2 shots.
He misses the free throw. So he comes up empty, missing both. Celtics have gone 3 of 8 here in the fourth quarter. Lets it go from 14. And the basket by Jones. Here is Rogers. He kicks it to Chamberlain. He passes to Rogers. Shoots a 3. No good. So the Celtics will take it the other way. He dishes it to Russell. Nice ball movement by Boston. And there's the feed to Jones. Here's Kuzi.
That's his 5th personal.
Warriors leading by 21. Number 14, defended by Heinsohn. Dishes it to Chamberlain. Nice D from Russell.
And you got to like the defense inside, really protecting the rim.
Challenging shots and making his presence felt around the rim, that's exactly what he can give you.
Gets it to go. Jones has got 4 points now in the quarter.
Now, he's one of the best in the league when it comes to executing that lead pass.
Number 14, defended by Heinsohn. And stolen by Russell. Jones drives in, uses full game to shut it down.
They're looking significantly better now, but still a long way to go to get all the way back into this.
Well, at least the effort there now. It had been sorely lacking early.
Timeout called the Warriors.
Well, they were getting run ragged out there. Good time for a timeout. Maybe it was even too late, but this club has to regroup now.
Well, I tell you what, it wasn't pretty, and they definitely needed to take a minute to talk things over.
The Warriors have gone 5 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Strong work at that end of the floor. Shoots, and the jumper is on the mark.
Heads up play there, guys, on the assist and the finish.
Celtics trail by 19. Now a timeout called by Boston.
They've been committing a lot of turnovers, and I imagine that's exactly what they're talking about right now. They need to tighten it up.
There's the pass to Heinsohn. Left side, Jones. Left side, Jones. Clock at 6. Ball stolen. And up the court come the Warriors on the break. Here's Rogers. The feather touch on the finger roll. Beautiful. Rogers has got 6 here in this quarter.
Well, that puts the nail in the coffin.
A clinic in terms of how to play with the lead right there.
That's tipped. All by himself. And he lays it up and in. Rogers has got 26.
Impeccable mechanics this quarter. He's been perfect from the field.
Kicks to Russell. Right side, Russell. pass to Heinsohn. In low to Russell. It's not possible what we just caught. Is that possible?
Not probable, but it is possible, partner.
It's possible. Not
Holy
probable.
smokes.
It is possible. I don't know what all that meant, but you're right, Clark.
Fades and shoots. And the Warriors tack on 2 more.
His work at the offensive end has been phenomenal. Maybe reason number 1, they're ahead.
1:16 left here in the 4th quarter. Kuzi guarded by Rogers. Shoots off the step back, and it's Philadelphia with the rebound.
And the defense got away with a major lapse there.
There's the dish to Chamberlain. Turnaround Jay. Gets it to go. Chamberlain got 33.
Well, this is going to seal the deal. They've really exploded here to the finish line.
You know, once they sniffed out that blood in the water, the killer instinct came right out.
Five to shoot. Passes it to Russell. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Rogers. Yes, and a nice assist from Chamberlain.
And the crowd here, of course, not happy about the outcome. But you know what? We saw a team tonight that came in prepared to do battle on the road, and they clearly wanted to win.
You know, they were determined to steal this game, and they showed it, Steve. Played harder and got the job done.
Hit his foot. And the ref saying he kicked it. Some changes for Philadelphia. Knocked loose. Number 16, defended by Jones. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. 8 seconds left in the 4th quarter of this one. And they get it. And the shot is good. So it's Philadelphia winning this one easily. How much to be critical of with this win, Clark?
Not at all. I mean, they showed up not just to play. They showed up to give great effort and to win, and they did both.
That about does it for Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, and Doris Burke, and the rest of our great crew. This is Kevin Harlan saying so long and thanks for watching. Now, here is our Jordan Player of the Game.
Get your hand off my penis!